go ahead and get started since, reasons that we'll explain in a moment. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Dummies and Disasters, The Curse of
Hello.
Strahd.
Hello.
I am your host, CG, resident DM and Crypt Keeper substitute. We will be going a little short today, as unfortunately one of our members not feeling too great, and don't want to push him. So
Hamza.
Push me, kill me, I don't care.
Why?
Bad
We can't
bitch,
kill
you
you.
can
You're
kill
already
me.
in hell. Stop sending mixed messages.
Well, if I die again, I go to super hell. Look, if the people in Bleach can die, so can I.
Well, you've been contracted for a hit. That's unfortunate. There he goes.
Unfortunate.
Wow.
Done.
Welcome to hell. Anyways, go ahead. Let's go ahead and get some test rolls out of the way.
Fuck.
Hey,
Oh, there goes my luck.
14.
Oh.
Alright. Four.
Wir leben.
Ooh, spooky music.
Uh-huh. I see you, son.
If only it had come up anyway, that would have been funny.
That would have been funny.
Yeah.
But with test rolls out of the way, let's go ahead and get started. Deep within the lands of Barovia, the mist tells a story. Hope the cleric, Fael the paladin, Gray the fighter, Dagon the sorcerer, and Choggy the monk prepared to infiltrate Castle Ravenloft to rescue a member of Dagon's order, Orion, now a werewolf and pack member of the Wolves of Barovia. They went into town to gather supplies for a chilling encounter with a disturbing rat before heading into the castle proper, where they were escorted to the guest chambers by the castle chamberlain, Rahadi. Left alone, they promptly started to explore, eventually finding their way to the dungeons, where Grace succumbed to a trap and wound up in a cell. We now join the party as they continue their exploration. So, the four of you have, as well as Esmeralda, just saw Gray immediately vanish. Gray, you know that you recently just busted your way out of the cell.
Mm-hmm.
You can see down to the south the door that seems to be locking off this area of the room. Everyone else, you're seeing Gray disappear, are a bit more cautious about where to step. We'll go ahead and we'll start with the group of four.
If I remember correctly, Kago is with them as well. I can't see, and Kago's not with me, so I'm only assuming.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to go ahead and I'll wait. Never mind.
Okay.
Esmeralda walks up, kind of looking around the water where you stood. She's going to make an Arcana check. Where are you? Bringing up her sheet. she just kind of like starts doing her best to just kind of like get through the dark and murky water. She's like, "Ugh, I cannot see into this muck. While Julia's stepping, it's Mayo's booby trapped.
If I remember correctly, the floor gave out from underneath me, didn't it?
It did.
Okay.
Oh, so there was a floor above game. I thought there was just a gap that he fell through.
No. It was a trapdoor, if I recall.
Yeah, the floor like crumbled underneath me.
Chuggy is gonna see that happening and go, okay, I know this how this is gonna look, but trust me, and I'm gonna walk exactly where Gray was.
Okay.
No one gonna try to stop? Is everyone just gonna trust Chuggy?
I mean, for the first time, yeah.
Just don't throw a fireball at me this time.
What are you talking?
Okay.
What are you talking
Well,
about?
actually, hold on.
Hanzo?
I'm still invisible. You don't see me walk over there, but I do.
That is true.
Well, if you're in the water, we would see the water go around you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Splish splash. Yep. And then I jump on exactly where Gray was.
Okay. One moment.
Because I know can get out pretty easily if.
I know I can get out pretty easily. Ah!
Proceeds to not get out easily.
Proceeds to get out uneasily.
I can jump like 120 feet. I'm good.
And yet you don't have a swim speed.
Who cares? I can fucking frog fly.
And fucking frog fly.
There's no need to swim shame him.
I do not know how much. I do not know the answer to that question.
Figuratively. Oh god. I mean, it's not a fireball.
What are you talking about?
I hope that's enough.
It would be easier for you to get back out if you had, rope. That's in my inventory. That we all
Whoa.
keep forgetting. You have rope.
I know this is weird, but it's an important question. Okay, thank you.
Stuff is happening behind the scenes.
Okay. You step on.
I also have slow fall, so.
Okay. You jump out and intently walk to where Gray once was, slamming your foot down, and nothing happens.
Oh.
Also, just for notes, Gray was over here when he disappeared.
Also, I was mistaken. Hold on. I misdid my math.
Okay.
If that changes anything.
It does not, but it is good to know.
Okay. Alright. So I'll
Yeah,
start.
quite.
So you just like see nothing, and then you just hear just stomping and splashing. He's just trying to.
Would you like some help?
Yeah, the floor won't move. Cause I can jump up, so I want to go down to help Gray. He gets really lost sometimes.
Do I hear that through Kago? I'm probably not focusing through Kago senses right
Hope
now.
moves
Ignore
forward,
me.
but cautiously watches her step. CG.
Yes.
I want to examine the floor in the area, specifically what it is made from.
Alright. Normally, I would not require a check, but because it is covered in this dank water, it is hard to see. Go ahead and roll me an investigation check. I'll give advantage on this one. It's not hard to investigate, but I still need to roll is all.
It was weird that the dice were very silent when they rolled just now.
It is kind of weird. 10. Not a hard check. This is mostly stone that you're walking on. You can see that there are some bits of iron worked in, but kind of like a bit of a foundation. The foundation is primarily just like deep, heavy granite.
I assume we're all just walking on the floor. Yeah.
At the moment, yes.
Yeah.
Gray.
Hey.
At this point, you can hear sloshing coming from the south. Sounds like multiple bits of movement in that area.
From the other side of the door,
Yes.
I would walk up to the door and just kind of start knocking on it, being like, "Hello? Is that you all? Friends, please?"
Choggy, go ahead and roll a
Good.
perception check, as you are closest.
Oh, I got too many windows open and I lost it.
While
Can't imagine.
Chuggy's doing that, can I cast light on my sword to sort of light up the room? Well, I guess I have dark vision. It doesn't fucking matter. Never mind, ignore me.
13.
13. You hear from the north.
Does he hear the knocking?
He does hear the knocking,
Okay.
but the actual like words aren't coming through.
Alright, so. From the north, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Choggy is gonna ram into the door.
Oh, oh god.
Ah!
My.
Okay.
Levi, open up.
You guys can't see Choggy do this, you can't stop him.
We can see the water waving.
Yeah, but you don't know what he's doing. He's been like constantly stomping the ground, so.
All right. Go ahead and move to the north if you would, and then. Okay. Roll an attack, I guess.
Alright.
Come on, it's a door. Don't miss.
Oh my god.
It's a door, so you still hit. Roll damage.
It didn't dodge.
Bob
Good.
would be proud of Dorcoon.
Yes.
I
Uh,
punched.
Gray, as you are knocking on the other side, just
Hello.
crash as a fist kind of
Jesus.
punches through the door, 2 inches from your head.
He punches through the door?
Yeah, but unfortunately, it creates a hole and it doesn't destroy the door. It's not cast iron; it is made of wood.
Oh.
Yes.
See, I could have
Also-
sworn last session
okay.
you said that they were big iron doors. Okay.
You also can't see the hands. So the door just explodes. Like
Yeah.
the hole just explodes.
He's invincible.
So the wood like splinters off in Gray's face, and he just
Wait.
takes a step back and draws his sword like.
No, he isn't.
Wait,
yeah,
did we?
you made an
Oh,
attack.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, you're right. So you just see a hand go through.
Seeing the chog,
Choggy made an attack against a door.
seeing the choggy hand, Gray would be like, "Well, that's one way to get through it." Hello, Choggy. Thank you kindly.
Wait,
I
it
think
just reminded me of something.
And
this point-
I start knocking. Does it seem like I can open the door from the side?
Here's the weird thing. This door has no handles.
I see.
As I'm going to, now that you've kind of found each other,
My eyes! I can see! So yeah, Gray will just kind of poke his head through and kind of look at Choggy. While you do that, I'll work on this side. There's that kind of, and then kind of speaking to the rest of the group. I've actually found supplies in here. I'm gonna see if maybe some of these other cells in here have anything.
all right.
Mm.
I'm gonna take a couple steps back and let Choggy do his work.
All right then.
Then can I just make like a general perception check of the room to see if I find anything, or when I need to go to like each cell individually?
You would need to go to each cell.
Okay.
Fire, come here.
I'll start perusing the cells, just kind of giving them like a quick once-over perception roll, if you will allow, to see if they have anything interesting, like what I saw in my cell, or what I found, I guess.
All right. Let's see.
I can make just one roll if that would help, or I can just throw 8 dice out there. Your call.
Let's go one at a time, and we'll just check back in with you while the
Okay.
everyone else is
Demos.
doing something.
Demo squad.
Yeah, just for clarification, I'm gonna go like this route. This is the way I'm gonna do it. And I'm gonna skip the cell I was in, obviously.
All right. One moment. I need to. Here we are.
So I'm gonna just start rolling.
Oh, where's that video?
Oh wait, do I get any sort of advantage from the dark vision?
No advantage.
Okay.
It's just a straight check.
No worries.
So this first. Okay, so this first one. This one.
Oh, sorry. I was just
Yeah.
rolling them all. I apologize.
Yeah. Let's.
I thought you were gonna let them do this stuff. I apologize. I misunderstood.
No, I'm. While they're doing the stuff, you get like a check, and then we'll get back to them.
Okay.
All right. So just real quick, the first one you look into, you look inside. It doesn't even seem like it's been occupied.
Okay.
Back with File and Choggy.
So we start absolutely demolishing the door.
I have an iron pot. Does that help?
There we go. Found it.
An iron pot? Is that what you said?
Yes.
Just put it on your head. Just start headbutting the door.
I mean, it works
Go
like a
ahead and
soldier.
roll. Go ahead and roll attack rolls with what you want.
I'm gonna kick it.
I love that video.
$16.
I guess I will short sword it. 'Cause I don't have any other weapon. 24.
24.
Hey.
Thought of something funnier than 24.
Yeah, that's enough. So, you all putting in effort, with Chalky pommeling the door and taking the short sword to kind of like where the hinges would be on the outside. You basically destroy this door in front of you, and Gray, you are now free from this dungeon. As
Hello.
you go in, at this point, we'll take your 12 that you rolled. This cell's door is ajar, ever so slightly.
Doesn't look like there's anything inside.
It's hard to tell with the water. Looking at it, not really.
I'm seeing as I found the one individual in my cell and the door is open when I had to bust out of mine, I'm gonna just kind of take my sword. I'm gonna just like kind of shuffle the ground a little bit with the door still like sort of ajar. Just kind of yeah.
All right, so you're kind of like you're stabbing your sword into like the water.
Yeah, just kind of like kind of poking at the water to see like if a body comes up or anything.
As you move your sword around in the water, you hear the sound of metal shifting around, actually.
Okay, interesting. If nothing, he'll do that, kind of like poke around for like a few seconds. If nothing happens, he'll open the door.
Nothing seems to occur. Fael and Chagi. Gray is currently fiddling with something in a cell. It's a little hard to see, but the rest of you hear a small explosion of a door, and you come around to see everything just kind of demolished inside.
As the rest of the party enters, Gray will then cast light on his sword, so they can see as well.
All right. The room lights up substantially, and you get a better look at what is happening underneath this bit of water. Go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Me?
Yes.
Okay. 15.
You couldn't see it because of the dark vision before, but as you light up the room, there's lots of small individual sparkling lights at your feet.
Interesting. I found coins in the other room, or I guess it was gems in the other room. I'll kind of scoop my hand in and see what I find. Probably a bad idea, but...
Alright. I need to roll something.
Okay.
Oh.
Good sign.
Also, I hope someone has mending so we can fix the door and not leave evidence of our entry.
Gray,
Hello.
That'd be rude.
seeing... Is that coins? You kind of go in to reach under the murky water, and you pull up 10 platinum pieces.
Oh my
Jeez.
god.
Pog.
Money?
Okay.
You can see in this cell, scattered about, more coins underneath the water.
Nothing happened when I shuffled the coins? Like when I took them?
No.
That's sketch. Okay. When you say there are still more coins, does it look like there's
Can I make a once-over across the cells behind him?
does it look like there's a lot of them?
Does look like there's a lot. Which cell behind him? This one or this one? The one to the north or the one to the east?
The only ones that I've looked in are this one this one, which I ended up in, and then this one that I'm looking through now.
Ah, this is one that Gray looked in earlier.
Yeah, I've done. Hold on. I've done these 3.
Okay.
Yes.
Go ahead and roll. All right
Like
then.
I said.
Just making sure. Go ahead and roll a perception check. $19. You look around and the cell is empty. There is nothing inside.
While Hope is doing that, can I examine the coins to see, like, maybe able to determine how long they've been here? Because I assume they're probably, like, kind of gross from being underwater.
One moment, Hope. So as you investigate the coins, they look relatively fine for being underwater. You do notice that each platinum piece has the side profile of Strahd von Zarovich on them, though.
There it is. I see. Good to know.
Perception check on the other cell, Hope.
I see we got some Strahd bucks now.
We got Strahd coin, a cryptocurrency, the very first cryptocurrency.
That's
the
it. I'm
moon.
burning the castle to the ground.
Damn, another 19.
Crypt Lord
Consistency.
currency.
Fuck off.
One moment, just double checking. You can see with the light of the light being cast in this room that there's something glowing underneath the cell, underneath the water in this cell.
I'm going to, while Hope is investigating, I'm going to just quickly kind of peek over into this cell. Over here.
Okay. Hope asks, "Who has that rod handy?"
Above game, I don't know who has it.
Who does
Dagon
have that
rod.
rod?
I think Dagon.
Yes, I have the immovable rod.
You see once more a lot of sparkling items underneath the waves.
Okay. I'll let Hope do their thing first.
Hope calls out, "Can I borrow that for a moment?"
Yes, hold here. And Dagon will hand them the immovable rod. It just-
Dagon,
Yes.
I need you to I need to see something real quick.
Okay.
Yeah. Dagon, where you are standing, all of a sudden you whoosh, fall underneath, and you appear in this cell.
Welcome, Dagon. Door is open, let me know. The door has been busted open. Kind of you to join us?
Huh. So,
What are you making a check for? Specifically, what are you looking for as far as Arcana? You're from where you are currently located, you wouldn't have really seen this happen. You can make a Arcana check with disadvantage.
So the cells are like, they have solid walls, not all bars.
Most of these cells have locked doors of iron bars in front of them.
But the walls we can't see through.
The walls
Go ahead.
the walls that you are looking through are stone and cobbled, you know, just basic prison dungeon wear. With the 6 in Arcana, teleportation is something. The exact nature, you're unknown.
May Dagon and I do that Arcana check as well, considering we both have now fallen into these traps?
I'm going to say at this point, you would need the trap to make the Arcana again.
Okay, no worries.
Okay. So you are using the rod to just kind of get in. You poke at something inside and you hear the sound of the immovable rod colliding with the, whatever it is. And you hear the sound of metal on metal. Hard to say. It's under the water, and all you can kind of do is make contact with it.
Rael's gonna take his shovel out.
The water is, at this point, it's really tough for Fael, and Choggy it's a bit easier because he is Choggy, but Fael, it is basically, as you descend deeper in here, it is up to Gray's, like, the higher part of Gray's waist. Fael, you're barely keeping your head above the surface.
Seeing that, I go over and I give File a piece.
I was gonna shovel whatever was on the ground though.
I will bring you, I will hold your hand and walk you over to the stuff on the ground. Like a child.
So, as far as total square footage, if you're asking for that in particular of the water in this room, don't make me do math. There's
Enough.
still quite a bit. The water is, ooh,
Do the math.
Hit.
1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 equals 3.
I'd
minus
say
1
about
equals 2,
20, 25 cubic feet of water in each cell.
Is Hope going to destroy water?
We'll find out.
In the next episode.
Infinite source block, let's go! Or infinite water source.
How tall is Gray?
I am 6'4".
6 foot something. 6'4".
Yeah. I had to look at my sheet because I couldn't remember off the top of my head.
So that's what, 3'2". Yeah, my head is barely above water.
You're
I'm
half my
3'11".
height.
Oh my god.
I'm
Here's the
3'11".
thing, though. There's actually more water as you go further in. It's almost up to Gray's shoulders at the far end of this area.
Oh.
So you will have to get on his shoulders to avoid it.
Uppies it is.
I'll go to the shallow end and dig up the stuff with hope. I can't really dig on your shoulders.
Okay. So are you submerging then? Okay. You can see a bit more clearly under the water, you can't actually see clearly under the water, but without refraction, you get a better look at the glowing object. It seems long and thin. It's hard to make out decent shapes, but you get a better look at what is giving off the light, and it is almost kind of like a large glow stick size. Okay. Okay. Detect magic. Your detect magic goes off. And I need to... Actually, hold on. I'll just do this. Can you guys see that?
We can.
All right. That is Hope's detect magic aura, and you do in fact detect something magical in this cell in front of you. One moment. Yep. You do detect something magical in this cell, and only in this cell. Enchantment.
I can't remember. Did I use Divine Sense last time?
I don't think you've used it down here yet.
Then I will use it down here because I can't see
I think
through
you
walls
used
with
it when we were in our guest room.
Oh, right.
That's right.
Now I'll use it.
You cast your divine sense. You cannot sense anything.
Can I kneel down and see what these... Well, I guess dive down and see what these at my feet are now? If they're the same coins or something different?
You can. You do note that the cell door for this one is closed, but you are able to scrape a few pieces and you pull up... how to put this? You pull... You know what? Yeah. You pull up some gold pieces.
Okay. Do they have the Strahd visage on them? Like the platinum?
They do.
Okay.
You would know, after dealing with this for after dealing with the lands of Barovia, that Strahd's face on money is just the currency around here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so,
So
it's
it's
just
not
normal
like
money
this
here.
is like old shit. It's just money.
It is just money.
Okay. Good to know.
Okay. You reach out and you touch the objects. You hear metal on metal once again. It is too far away from you to grab from where you are, though.
Is the door locked?
Once a day spell.
Why do none of us have mage hand?
You need a mage hand?
It would probably help.
Dagon will walk up to Gray and go.
Well,
"It's
no,
fine,
I
well."
was thinking probably for Hope if they can't reach the thing, but they're kind of identified.
I'm afraid that because you're using the rod to touch it, you need to actually like get it in your hands for the casting of this spell. Because it does say touch. You had to use the rod to touch it. It is in the back of the cell. You can't grab it right now. You said that you were touching it with the rod, though. You know what? It's fine.
Can I attempt to pick lock the cell door open?
Okay, do you have thieves' tools?
I do, just not proficiency. So it's straight dex, right?
If that doesn't work, like I did with the last door, I have a foot and a lot of will.
So go ahead and roll me a thieves' tools.
What stat do I roll? Also, I didn't put that in.
Yeah.
As
I will just
they're
roll that.
doing this, I'm gonna come over to the platinum and I'm gonna start scooping some of it up.
Okay. That is a 5. So you pull out your thieves' tools, and the lock is itself underwater, so it's a little hard to fiddle with.
In fact, I'm gonna go in the cell to do this.
You're
Okay.
having trouble, Fayed.
I think there's something in there.
Can
With that,
can they point it out to me?
You can see it
focus.
glowing underneath the water.
Fuck, hold on 1 second. My headset's dying.
oh no,
Una minuto.
CG.
All right, could you repeat
Yes.
The iron pot that I have, would that fit over my head? Can I stick my whole head in it? Would you say? Because I am small and it is an iron pot.
I'm gonna say yes and be insanely concerned about where this train of thought is going.
that? Oh, I know where it's going.
I'm gonna put it on my head and use it as a diving helmet, kind of. So I can
Okay.
be in the shallow end, underwater with the, with the pot.
Okay. Makes sense.
You know, it's like Pirates of the Caribbean, except it's a
You're
pot
like a
and not
gold
boat.
miner.
Dios wants me to get it. It's literally no skin off of my back. Buddy?
Who are
Dagon,
talking
you look
to?
down.
Oh.
Dagon, you look down as you're saying this, and there are bubbles coming up underneath the water.
must we do these things?
I like to think Gray doesn't see Fael approach and he all of a sudden feels shit by his feet, like, oh, gods.
So,
It's like when that
What?
random bushel of seaweed, like, catches on your leg when you're in the ocean.
Ugh.
The worst.
can
Okay. Alright. Trying to force the door open. It is a locked cell door, so Hope, go ahead and give me a athletics check. Gray and Fael, you're helping Gray out with the coins.
Yeah, just seeing what's on the ground. Because I'm
Okay.
thinking I could see it better if I'm underwater, but with the pot, air bubble.
With a 15 athletics, you jangle on the door and it does not budge. As you look under the water, you see hundreds, if not hundreds upon hundreds, of coins on the floor of this cell.
So, CG, question.
Yes.
Would Hope have pointed out the object that they're trying to go for?
You can see the lights, and you can ask Hope that.
It's a
Huh.
glowing light, so
Would you... What are you trying to do? Are you trying to reach the glow?
There is something in there. It is enchanted, so that could mean many, many things, both good or bad. If I can touch it, I can talk to it.
Alright, here, let me help. And Dagon kind of rolls up his right sleeve a little bit, and he is going to cast Mage Hand.
Okay.
I will click Mage Hand just as a...
As you put the hands through the bars, and you start kind of shifting through the water. Eventually, like just kind of puppeteering it. Eventually, you pull the thing up out of the water to find a gleaming sword with a slightly rusted golden hilt. Looks almost like a short sword of some kind.
Hello there. And what might you be? He is going to gently bring it forward to him through the Mage Hand, and he's going to go, I'm not going to directly hand it to you, Hope, but I'll let you touch it and figure it out. If it's cursed, I want to be able to drop this thing quickly as possible.
One thing before you do. As you approach and pull the sword towards the iron bars, it is slightly too big and awkward to immediately just drag through. Can you go ahead and give me a Arcana check to see if you have the magical finesse to just kind of get it through the bars?
Okay, I wouldn't suppose I could... I'll take a shot. An Arcana check, you said?
Correct.
14!
You're fine. With precision, you just carefully rotate the sword so that its hilt faces parallel or perpendicular with the bars, and you just slide it right out and into Hope's open arms. Or, sorry, apologies. Hold it right out in front of you.
I dropped a cursed sword on you.
Here.
Happy birthday.
Okay. You put your finger on the crossguard, and I assume you cast Identify. Yes. That takes a minute. So, in the meantime, Chagi, what are you doing?
Honestly, just standing guard.
Okay. Everyone's just kind of mutzing about. Gray and Fael,
Hello.
what are you doing while Hope is casting Identify?
We've just been scooping throughout this whole thing with the sword.
I
It
am going
appears-
to. I'm going to take a big breath, and then use the iron pot to scoop out a bunch of coins,
Okay.
and then tug on Gray because I'm probably underwater at that point.
While you are doing that, Dagon,
we're
you
just
notice
collecting.
as... Okay.
Okay.
Dagon, you notice as Hope begins talking with the sword.
Dagon will listen in very intently.
A minute passes. Fael and Gray, go ahead and both add 100 platinum pieces to your inventory.
Oh my
And
god!
you can see that there is
Each?
still each, and you can see there's still glittering underneath the water.
Holy fuck! Okay.
I've never had that much before.
Welcome to the rich times.
Man,
I don't think I've ever had more than 1,000.
who'd have
gold,
thought
that is.
that Strahd kept his treasury down in the dungeons?
So what's the conversion rate in this world?
It's 1 to 10. So 1 gold or 1 platinum is or 10 to 1, sorry. So 1 platinum is 10 gold.
Okay.
And then
That's still
1
a lot
gold is 10
more.
silver, so on and so forth. And then fuck
Still never
Electrum, we
had
don't
that
talk
much.
about Electrum.
Hope, as you are talking with this blade, what do you say?
Fuck me, I need a sippy cup.
The sword is so thirsty, yet somehow being underwater all this time.
God, fucking. Sorry, I took a drink and like it did that thing where it just kind of like bubbles out the corner of your mouth, just like. Blah, blah, blah.
It isn't often I find beings like me in this world. Do you have a name? Hope, as you kind of talk with this sword, you get a sense of confusion and then delight. How long have you been down here? Get a sense of sorrow. Who brought you here? You get a deep sense of sorrow and then a sense of anger. sorry for your loss. You feel a sense of how to phrase this. You get a sense of rising anger as it eventually breaks and turns once more into delight. Tell me about yourself. You get a sense of frustration? Yes. At this point, your identify goes off. You have found a +1 short sword with further enchantments, as the sword is sentient. It communicates by transmitting emotions to the creature carrying or wielding it. It does not require attunement. You also notice that the sword's light continues to shine, regardless of what you kind of do to it. Only sheathing it seems to hide this flame. Oh, I apologize. It does require attunement. While attuned to the weapon, the sword's wielder can use the sword to cast the Crusader's Mantle spell once per day.
That's solid. Holy shit.
It is a short sword, yes.
I will have access to that spell at some point.
Paladins get Crusader's Mantle. Oh, yeah, I guess that makes sense.
3rd level.
Yeah.
Yep. It's a really good spell.
Yeah, it is.
Just don't get hit.
Just don't get hit, forehead.
I do use short swords. God, why can't I speak?
Shame
Fuck.
your light has been hidden so long in a place like this. Perhaps I have someone who would like to meet you.
Looking
The-
over at Fael, who is underwater with a pot full of coins.
Gray just shoveling it because he's tall enough.
It's a +1 short sword.
I think from the sword after that comment.
Oh, I see, I see. You get a sense of curiosity. He may seem unusual at first, but he carries a light of his own, if you take the time to get to know him.
Greg, I'm
Said-
more.
The sense of curiosity continues.
That is a good deal.
Is it? that's 100 platinum for a +1 short sword.
Well, I mean, is all of that in my pot though?
Guess it's up to CJ.
It also talks Todd.
Excuse me, Haza. It projects emotions. Jesus.
Same difference.
Listen, you talk to people. You don't send emojis at people.
Yes, you do. It's called phones.
It's literally, we literally do that all the time.
No, we send memes here, sir.
But yes, do you take the sword, Fael?
I do, and I hand over the pot of coins.
Go
It's up to
ahead
you how
and-
much is in there.
Alright, go ahead and add 100 platinum to your inventory, Hope. Fael. As you grasp this shining blade in hand, you get a sense of curiosity for the first time. And then you get a sense of slight irritation.
Oh no, it's a racist sword.
Do you say anything back to it?
What? Did I do something wrong?
You get a sense of slight exasperation, and eventually it kind of subsides, and you get a sense of mild delight. What is your alignment, please? I told you, give him time.
I am neutral good.
Okay. This sword can only be attuned to by a creature who is a lawful good.
Damn.
Well,
It can still function as a short sword, but for the time being, it just doesn't seem to. For the time being, anyways, it doesn't seem to jive with you.
above game, I think we've talked about our alignments. I think I'm the only person in the party who is lawful good.
So, here's how I'm gonna rule this, because I'm honestly not a fan of like alignments being so harsh.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, I'm not lawful good. That means I don't get this cool magic sword. So the way that this is going to work is you need a full 24 hours instead of the 30 minutes. You need to spend a full day to attune to this thing and kind of get used to it.
Jesus.
And in that time frame, you must also do combat.
Oh,
Oh, so he doesn't need to like stop and focus on it that entire time. Just have it with him.
Yes.
Okay.
You will need to spend some time actually tuning, but it needs to be with you for a bit, and it also needs to function with you as a blade.
Easy enough. So I will just call this sentient sword then.
Do you say that in character?
No, that was above game.
Oh.
Because I'm typing it in my inventory.
Give
I
it
didn't
a
know- I was-
name.
Well, how do I name it? It doesn't speak. Above
His
game.
name is Dave.
Dave,
Named
the
after-
Kingslayer.
Named after a barbarian of the far north who is very good at cooking.
Shut up.
I
Don't
was gonna
throw a
hit you, but that
Dave the
was
Barbarian
absolutely great.
reference at me.
We name him in honor of the true king.
King of the cheese. King of the cheese.
Yes, Tart, why don't we go say hi to the rats?
We name him after King Charles Charles Entertainment Cheddarson.
Is Crispy Rat down here somewhere?
What's up, son? You do not.
I think this will probably be the point where Fael and I stop scooping up coins. I'm gonna go over to the last two, I guess the last couple cells and just kind of take a look-see.
Okay.
Above game, I think, have we checked this cell down here, or have we not checked any of these three?
You have not checked any of these top three
Okay.
in the so perception.
Okay. Yeah. 11?
You look inside and you don't see anything.
Okay. That one has gold in it. It's not open, but I was able to determine that it's gold with Strahd's visage on it, but that's normal. This cell has platinum, that one has gold.
Wait. Does Hope keep the pot or just the coins? Okay, so
This
with
pot
the
is
iron
mine
pot,
now, thank you.
I'm going to use my pot as a air pocket and look in the cell. Because I'm small.
Okay. You look underneath. Roll me a perception.
Why did I do this? I only have a +1. Oh, 8.
No.
Can't really see anything under the murky water.
I will go over and I will assist him as I see he is almost drowning. Practically swimming. Okay, make my own check.
Sure.
18?
Nothing of interest catches your eye in this cell.
What does this thing of interest appear as? What is this shape and smell and or color?
The
Huh?
thing.
You don't see anything.
Oh, did you say nothing of interest? I thought you said a thing of interest.
No,
Nothing of interest.
Okay. I heard a thing of interest and I was like, wow, that's specific. Thanks, CG. Describe its form to me, DM. Okay. Gonna go down and just check the last cell then.
Okay. Roll me a perception.
19.
Okay. You see nothing of interest inside either.
Okay. There was slight hesitation in your voice, so I don't think I trust you. But
Does a 21 hit you?
Does a 21?
Nope.
Yes, it does. In fact.
As you go in to peer inside the cell, you look into the deep water, and as you do, the water itself begins to rise up, and you get slapped across the front as you start to feel acid kind of burn into your armor, which is in itself burning as an
Ow.
ooze pops out of the nearby cell.
An ooze. That's bad.
Wait. Is that not magical? Wait.
Is your armor magical?
It is not.
Go ahead and reduce your AC by 1.
Oh, cool.
As the integrity of your armor begins to sizzle and damage.
Awesome. Great. Okay.
This ain't good.
Do I
Is
take
this
any
revenge?
damage from this hit?
Is
Uh,
this revenge for that one time I threw all those oozes at you?
I didn't write this book, my dude. So you are going to take some damage.
Okay.
You take. Listen, Haza, my dude. You threw an ooze oasis at me. I was too impressed to hate anything else you threw at me.
What about the Draco ooze?
I mean, that was cool too.
You know what?
What about the exploding ones?
You take 3 bludgeoning damage,
Can I actually ask a
and
question?
hold on.
No worries.
You take 3 bludgeoning damage and 10 acid damage.
Okay. Would I have had enough time to use my reaction against this attack to cast shield?
This was a surprise,
Okay.
so
I
unfortunately
figured,
no.
but I thought I'd ask. So that was 13 total?
Yes.
Okay.
And you see as the ooze begins to just kind of come through the iron barred wall, you see the hinges of it start to sizzle and burn as it just starts kind of seeping out.
It's
Uh,
escaping the cell.
Yes.
I'ma stab it.
Okay, go ahead and stab it. Does anyone else take any action?
Oh.
I'll take a firebolt shot at it.
16?
Sorry, I'm just doing some reading. Okay. A 16 hits. A firebolt. But we'll start with the katana. It is
Yeah.
a +1 katana, yes.
13 damage.
Okay.
As I poke it.
Alright. You slash the ooze, and it just kind of like you splatter a whole bunch of it against the wall. We'll go. Who was first? Was it Dagon or was it Hope?
I heard Dagon, and then I saw the text come up, but
Okay. Dagon, firebolt.
18.
That hits. Five fire. Another part of this ooze lights up. It is still like a single mass, though. So Sacred Flame goes off. See how dexterous the ooze is.
Oozy.
No, that's a 6. So 9. As you just kind of chop it in two, your companions follow up by lighting both sides of it on different kinds of fire, and it splatters to the ground. Dead.
Gray kind of takes a step back from that cell, kind of like rubbing the now burnt spot on his... Well, not rubbing it, but kind of like looking over the burnt spot of his armor. Probably will dip whatever flesh that got burned by the acid as well as that chunk of the armor, probably underwater, just to like see if, just to like stop it from getting any worse. Just, I realize that won't do anything, but it's just for effect.
You put your hand into the water, the part that was burned away by acid for a minute, and then a thought occurs to you, and you're like, "This is stagnant water. I'm gonna pull my hand up."
Right, yeah, I forgot that's a thing.
Yeah.
Valid point. I will not do that.
Hooray! You get sepsis.
Yeah!
Gray has died of dysentery.
Oh wait, I already have burns on my other arm. Oh great, I'm doing wonderful in here.
Too hot to handle.
Well, this is great. We'll have to get this repaired, but at least we now have the coin to afford that. So,
Yeah, that's if we manage to get out of here.
right. Can I
Also-
borrow one of those healing potions we bought? And by borrow, I mean drink it.
I mean, I have no problem. Yeah. And Dagon will kind of just, he'll hand one of the healing potions over to, Gray and just be like, just, don't try to take care of yourself a little bit better.
Gray just kind of gives Dagon a very, like, almost like solemn look and just kind of slowly uncorks the the bottle.
No,
I didn't
no.
even-
I saw
I didn't
that
even
scene. I
see
just,
it,
I
so-
had to bite down on my tongue because I
That's
was going
funny.
to laugh too damn hard.
That's funny.
That's good.
Are we... I forget, CG. Are we doing the rule that I do where if it's outside of combat, it's full? Or should I still roll?
You should definitely still roll.
Okay. 2d4?
2d4 plus 2.
Yeah. Alright, so 6 back. That's fine. Good for me. Alright, cool.
See, you joke, Hope, but,
It was then we found out the entire room was filled with oozes.
Bro, don't joke. I've walked into a room with flesh walls before in a dungeon. Do not kid. Then our grung walked in there and they all rotted. It was gross.
I'll refer back to the oozasis I threw at CG that one time.
Oh my.
that was just such a great encounter. But I digress. As you pop the potion, you gain back 6 HP. It doesn't fully heal your wounds, but it certainly helps.
Yeah, it heals enough. Ah, magical healing.
Mm.
It's at this point that Esmeralda just kind of pokes her head at the sound of combat. What are you doing in there? I thought we were just getting Gray out of there.
There was a news. It's fine.
Only there were some other things in here.
I'm talking to a new friend. Esmeralda just kind of shakes her head at that. Did we find our, the rescue party?
Hey CG,
Yeah?
isn't Esmeralda standing on the thing?
No, actually. Let me double check.
It was back here, wasn't it?
I thought it was here.
It was here.
Oh, okay. Alright.
She does.
Okay. And then just would have been funny if she just walks up and just goes into you. That's what I was hoping for.
You morons, what are you taking so... Whoop!
Good of you to join us. She does raise a good point, though. Maybe we should go check the other chamber, the other door.
Hope.
Uh-oh. Alright, we
As you
found
step-
another spot.
As you step on that spot, Woof. You are once more teleported, much like Gray before you, over to here, behind a locked door.
Oh,
Do I see that?
Do we hear that?
You see Hope teleport.
You'll see Chuggy hop on that spot, all fours, looking around.
Okay.
Oh, for the love of Amulet.
Nothing happens.
Yeah.
I'll
Chuggy knows it doesn't work on him, but he's trying to like investigate it.
I'll start looking around for Hope and like eventually make my way down here and be like, well,
You currently see Hope sitting pretty deep in this almost 5-foot high water behind the bars.
I will attempt to force open the door.
See, you're quite rolling in the deep there, I hope.
Go ahead and roll athletics, I guess.
14. That's not gonna do it.
I'm going to say if you guys would like to roll individually or try to go together. Like if you guys either can have one person roll with advantage or you can both roll.
I have a +7.
Give them guidance.
You may aid with guidance.
Let me guide you to victory.
What good am I if I can't rip off a single cell door?
You're doing your best, friend.
what good is all those push-ups if you can't?
What good is the +7 to athletics? God damn it! It's because I
Hit with
threw
the
out my
bloody
bag
log.
busting out of the first cell.
God damn it, Strahd.
But yes, if you would like to either roll or give advantage. Okay, I'm just going to say that I'm going to interpret that as you're giving advantage.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll once more, Gray.
+4.
+4. Be
Well,
good,
1d4.
please. Be kind. 20
20.
exact.
Not budging.
Qu'est-ce que fuck?
I see.
These are heavy iron doors, and they are basically part of the wall itself.
I mean, it is a prison.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well,
It's a dungeon.
It is not.
Alright, hold on.
Of
PG.
course, you have acid.
Question.
The one next
What?
to the next one is open though. Thanks to the
Could
slide.
I attempt to kind of freeze break it with a ray of frost?
That's going to be a little difficult because the important parts of the door are currently hidden underwater. I
wall-
can
I'll stick
if
my finger in there. I'll stick my
Well,
finger in.
wouldn't that make it? Wouldn't that make it easier if it's underwater? It'll
Yeah,
be,
that would
the
instantaneously
water would expand
freeze
as it freezes. Yeah, it would break.
Well, it is a ray of frost. It's not point blank.
Ah.
That's my
Put
thought
fi-
on this one.
Put finger into hole. Freeze.
Okay, if you want to fire a ray of frost through this lock, I will let you.
I have a different solution that could result in you not losing your finger digging.
Who says? I'm just gonna shoot it from above water. I'm gonna aim at the lock and just go.
Okay, go ahead and roll. Roll straight. We'll say we can roll straight.
One ray of frost coming up. Oh,
This is gonna go horribly wrong.
12.
It is a door, so you hit. You see the ice begin to form around the lock.
Okay. You want me to roll damage?
Don't worry about it.
Okay. Alright, let's see you try that again. Immediately gives a slap on the back to Gray, and it guides him again.
Can I attempt it again?
Go for it.
Yeah.
20
I'll do it.
24. Okay.
Ooh!
That will
24.
definitely do it. As you, with the weakened lock, you just begin to pry it, and Hope kind of pushing in from the other side. You hear the metal, the rust, like a rusted bit, just start to give way. Eventually, you are able to pop a hole in the door, and from there, you just kind of like it's almost like a straw that broke the camel's back, as the metal just begins to warp to the point where Hope is able to crawl out. That was. Let me actually read.
I guess that's a valid point if the traps are magical.
I had to double check to see if they technically count as magical. I know they teleport you, but it's weirded very strangely, so I'm just double checking.
I see.
You know, we forgot that we could have used rope to avoid that again. Just tie one end to the bars here, and then go across.
Yes, actually. It is weirded very strangely, because it's like... Sometimes it refers to it as a trapdoor, and sometimes it says that you teleport. It's odd. But your detect magic...
I think you mean worded.
Oh,
No,
You
weird.
said weird.
It's fine.
yeah, it's fine.
It's a weird trap.
Good.
Hold on. So let me make some marks. As you kind of come out into your hallway, just as your detect magic begins to start fading. Now that you pay attention to it, you detect a trap here, here,
But farther, just so
uh,
you can see these marks. Oh,
hold
Keiko,
on,
my son. Hello, child. I forgot
one
about him.
here, and one here.
Oh, that one's dirty in the middle. Oh, that's gross.
Yep.
That's
What?
dirty.
That's some dirty shit.
At this point, with everything that you've done between the identify, the coins, the going back, 10 minutes have passed. You once more see a wooden door to your south.
It looks similar to the one that we were just in.
It does.
Choggy, you want to give me a bit of help?
What was that, sorry?
You want to give me a bit of help with the door?
Choggy will fly kick it.
Jesus.
Hey, look, it's better than blowing it up.
All right. Well,
19.
that hits the door.
I bet. Okay.
10.
10. Once more, you see a hole appear in this door, and you get a sense of deja vu, Gray, as Chagi pulls the. Yep.
So you see Chuggy fly kick it. Did he break the door down, or is he just put his leg through it? Because if he just put his leg through it, I kind of want him to flop around, hanging by
Yeah,
his
you're
leg.
tingling right now.
I'm going to just gently pull Chuggy from the wall. And I'm going to set him down to the side.
I just hear the great Gary's Mod flailing sounds. Yes.
I will follow up Chuggy's lead and I'll just try to boot the door open.
All right. Athletics check.
Do I get advantage from Chuggy's hole? I
Chuggy's
should
hole-
phrase
Chuggy's
that
hole-
differently.
You
Doug,
fucking-
that sounds so wrong. That is being clipped.
Yeah.
Do I get advantage from
of
the
Chuggy's
glory
hole, yeah.
that Chuggy has made.
Yeah.
Choggy's hole is rather destructive, I will say.
Ah, of course.
So, you will not get advantage, but something else has been done.
Where's the fucking clip button? Shit.
17.
You kind of shoulder check the door, and you expect it to just kind of like resist, but the force kind of reverberates through the door and catches the hole as a weak point, so it kind of splinters open. It is not pretty, but it is dismantled. Poor Choggy, you have splinters in your leg, and Gray, you have some in your beard.
My beard. That's unfortunate.
Your beard is weird.
Ah, yes. More bodies. Good. Still holding the light cantrip and just kind of taking a general look around the room.
Alright. Go ahead and roll. It's really annoying. Go ahead and roll a perception for whichever ones you are looking into first. One at a time, please.
I'll start with this one.
Okay. And the other two are Hope, are you looking here? And File, are you looking here?
Yep.
Okay. Roll perceptions, the both of you.
I'm totally not horrible at that. Hey, dirty 20.
Hey! You did it. I'm proud of you.
It's the new sword. It's my new friend. It helped.
Okay. Let's see. So, Hope, as you look in, you see a floating carcass. It is that of a dwarven warrior, apparently rotting, this being his final resting place. You see him covered in leather armor and a battle axe of some sorts, kind of floating nearby. No real need to. Hope begins to mutter some dwarven prayers for this unknown dwarf. Parted to her by her father. Fael,
Yeah.
you look into this other cell. You see in the corner skeletal remains. They appear to be a robed figure of some sorts.
Can I roll to discern what kind of robes?
The robes themselves are unfortunately damaged and rotted by the water they are exposed in.
Fair.
Similar to to answer your question, Hope, similar to the other room, it seems that the beginning areas are a bit more shallow, but as you go farther south, they get deeper and deeper. File, you are currently just a head above water. Gray,
Hello.
as you peer into this next room, you see a figure strapped to the far wall. Unlike the others, this one appears to be breathing and heavily.
Kind of seeing them, Gray kind of like grabs the cell door and kind of shakes it. Hello, can you hear me?
You hear labored breathing on the inside.
Dagon. Gray will call over to Dagon. Dagon, who is under
Dagon.
the silent. Okay.
Sorry, I just realized I was muted again for some
You're
fucking
fine.
reason.
I was
Don't
gonna
know
make
why.
a joke that you were under the silent spell for some reason.
Alright, what is it? What's going on?
This your man?
Can I look at this man and see him? I do have dark vision.
I also
You
have
do
a
have
light
dark
spell
vision.
going.
As you both kind of peer a little bit further into the gloom, you're used to kind of seeing stuff up front in the cell. This is the first time that something has been on the wall. You see chained up at the far side of the room this gentleman.
Oh.
He's handsome. Oh, no.
God, he's even hotter than I remember.
Oh no.
That's where we're gonna
he's
take a break.
hot. Ah!
Hey.
I'm sorry,
Target
Gray.
acquired.
I'm sorry, Gray, but this man just won't drop that sex appeal.
Man, I
Go ahead and take a
wonder-
bathroom break. I know I need some water badly.
Yes.
I need some
Oh
soda.
man, I wonder who this is. Can't tell by their name in the
It could be
Listen.
anyone. It could be human Strahd.
No.
Hey, listen. You don't know who it is, but Dagon does.
Yeah.
So there's really no need to identify
Wait,
or hide.
it's Optimus
Because we
Prime, Orion Pax.
No.
Wait, hold on. We can
I
find
was
out who
captured
he is
by
if we ca-
Megatron.
We need to cast Identify on him, Kappa.
All right, I'll be right back.
So Fael, how do you feel? You have a shiny new sword now.
I am eager to make this new friend
Yes.
eventually.
Friend sword. Sword friend. Yo, you
I might
get
have a
the
name.
Crusader's mantle early. That's dope. Well, I guess
It's
you'll
like-
get it in 24 hours.
Oh yeah.
You know, most of us have magic to attack, to hit things with now, which is really good.
Yay!
Hey,
I have melee magic now.
and we have
I don't have to
money
spend spell
to
slots.
we have money to enchant
Fuck.
our other shit. Hooray!
Yay!
I'm gonna go get water too and use the bathroom.
But the fact that the platinum pieces have Strahd's face on them, are they NFTs? Or you just get NFTs?
No, bro, it's
No,
Strahd
'cause
coin, the
fungible.
first cryptocurrency.
No, but these are actually fungible, right?
True.
Yeah,
They're FTs.
yeah, but look around the rooms. There's blocks of rock and chains. It's the blockchain.
Oh.
I hate this conversation. I'm gonna go get water.
But the blockchains.
Doesn't matter because we're rich.
To the moon!
We're going to the moon. God, I hate what they did to him. They made him clean. I liked my grungy moon boy.
I return. What I miss?
Whew.
Oh, that was a good laugh.
I am ashamed of you all. You missed the obvious joke.
Which is
You're gonna have to explain that one.
my brain's.
It is the first cryptocurrency made by a vampire.
Crypto.
Bitcoin.
Oh, because I get
It's
it.
Batcoin.
God damn it. Oh, shit.
Danielson, I love you.
Very
Yeah,
good.
Who the hell is that? We're gonna play a quick game. Someone give me a number.
Tween.
You really want to do
34.
21? Wow,
Yeah.
you guys are. Well, you guys both have drawn the entire deck of many things.
Fuck yeah!
I've only heard of it.
I have a
Oh.
deck of many things in my hand right now. Tart, give me a number.
4.
Alright. Urail. Flames. Fool. And Sun.
Man, only like one of those are good.
You now have a devil after you. You lose experience.
Uh-huh.
And you have to draw again. No, that's
Oh,
not,
yeah.
that's not 4.
Real talk though, could I actually change my number to like 3?
I've not done yet. This card's Medusa-like visage curses you. You take a -1 penalty. Only a god can remove this call. Remove this curse, and then you got Sun.
Oh.
Where you gain
Congrats, you're our
50,000 and a
father.
wondrous item. And one more card because you drew the 4. Oh. And you got Ruin.
Oh, good.
Oh no!
Awesome.
Oh.
Oh, that's not good.
Love it.
On the plus side, the wondrous item you just got, you keep.
Thanks, Ozza.
Hey, you're the one who drew 4 cards.
You told me to pick a number.
And you picked wrong.
Clearly. Also, hi, I'm back.
Hello. Man, I'm glad I wore my Castlevania wall chicken shirt today for this.
All right, what was your number, Jeff Frost?
He said
I'm
3.
going with
3.
yeah, 3.
Gem.
Cool.
Urail again. And Comet.
So,
so-
what does that mean for each of the 3?
Well, Gem, you get 25 pieces of jewelry worth 2,000 each, or 50
Cool.
gems worth 1,000 each.
Okay,
Urail, you have a curse, so you get -2 on all saving throws.
that's fine.
And Comet, if you single-handedly beat the next encounter, you get a whole level.
Cool, I'll take it.
Anyone else want to draw?
I'll just take one, please.
Listen,
Alright.
we still did cryptocurrency at least XD.
Oh, I typed that in the wrong area.
Oh, fuck.
That was me, my bad.
What you got?
I dropped all the cards.
3,325,489,653,535.
It actually
Draw that,
says
Reddit.
a proper number.
Jesus Christ.
All right, you get talons. Every magic item you wear or carry disintegrates,
Aww.
and you draw every card. Sen, you draw every card.
All of them,
Sorry.
even the ones that weren't in the deck.
The universe implodes. You basically DDoS the entirety of reality with that. Is everyone back?
I think someone just stepped away. I don't know who it was though.
J Frost.
Roll call.
Yeah.
All right. Roll call. Sen.
Well, send type the number, so
Haza.
Bing bong.
Wiley. Tart. J Frost. Okay, J Frost is here. Alright, so I guess we are good to go then.
oh, he's here now. I think.
Though, are you able to talk, J Frost?
I think he's AFK.
No, he typed here in the Discord. I think his headset might be acting up.
Oh,
J Frost! Mr. J Frost! I will drag Nero and River in here to berate you, J Frost.
I should probably put one moment.
Hello, it's me, your Uber driver.
I didn't know you had that. I got really confused for like a quarter of a second. Like,
Yeah, I'm like, when the fuck did Nero get in here?
but wait, there's more.
Here to take you on a ride.
Wait, did he die?
King of the Cheat. Who, Nero?
No,
no, Orion.
He was,
Oh, no!
He was breathing.
He is breathing. Don't worry about it. I'll explain that once we get back into it. It sounds like
Okay.
J Frost is currently.
Sorry about that. Had a surprise guest immediately decide to show up and say hello.
Hello, J
It was
Frost!
Nero.
It
No,
was
it was
Nero.
family. Well, unless Nero took on the appearance of my mother.
Well, he's been known to do things like that.
He's
So-
a lizard. It's
How the
probably
hell did he
camouflage.
become a redhead?
If we are ready to get going, then.
Yes.
Yes.
I am
Okay.
ready to save this man's life.
All right.
I'm ready to laugh at this man.
Currently, you see, chained up against the wall. This well-shaven yet unkempt, dark-haired man. His complexion is a bit more pale than you remember, Dagon. You can see him. The water is almost pure red with blood. Deep scars and even deeper wounds are covering him head to toe. You can even see parts of him strewn about in this cell. Bits of limb and flesh, kind of gently rolling along the stagnant water. As you kind of turn the light on and you see more, you see the blood even starting to seep out towards you. He is breathing. He's still alive. You can tell that, but he is in extreme pain.
Is this him, Dagon?
Oh, I can definitely tell it's him. You look like absolute shit, Orion.
We can make fun of him in a bit. Let's get him out first.
Let's.
Do the thing.
Fio, give me a hand.
I will help.
Okay.
As I attempt to rip the door off.
Yeah, I'll slap a guidance on.
Oh. Winnie win.
Tweety!
I know, beg
22.
you.
You pull on the door, it does not give.
What? I see.
Right, we need like a fucking 24 to do it. 24.
Surprise, it's a push door.
Alright, plan B then. Does the door seem magical?
You would have no idea. Do you refer to this one, Hope?
Which one? Ah, the one I was at.
Yeah, sorry guys, it's gonna be me checking out. I like almost slammed my head into the desk.
That's okay.
No worries.
Hamza.
We know you've had a day. Go ahead.
I've had a week
Yes,
of
please.
proper sleep, but yeah, sorry about that. Love you all.
Bye, Hamza.
Just
We,
remember,
Naughty night, Haza.
just remember, Tart stinks, and he didn't invite me to be the special guest in his one shot yesterday.
That's true. I didn't.
Shade.
I told you I'd deny it. All right, bye.
Bye, Hamza.
Good night.
Bye, Haza.
Alright. Does it look like, can I see where the lock is? You said the door was like made of bars, yeah?
Yeah, iron bars.
Okay. I'll let Hope do their thing first. I wanted to make sure. I'll prep my plan B.
So are they all locked?
All of the doors in this room are shut.
Okay.
But, yes, Hope. Which room were you referring to? Were you referring to this one? Okay, this one. Okay. This one is, not open.
But the door is locked. Or is it,
Correct.
as I try to open it?
I mean, that's honestly fair.
No harm in checking.
You know what?
right?
Hold on. Let me check. Some of these are open specifically. It is not open.
Oh, shit.
Basic stone. Same as the rest of the make of the castle. Okay. Go ahead and cast a spell then, Hope. Right, detect magic goes off. Me. Pops up once again. You do not detect any magic in this area, other than the traps that you have already been aware of. Okay.
All right. I am going to draw my sword, as my sword is magical. And I don't have a better idea, unless you'll let me try the door again.
Can I try
You
to
can.
pickpocket it? Or I said it again. Lock pick. See, these tools.
Okay, go
Strange.
ahead and give it a check there, Al. Dex check.
it. Do it.
Oh my god, why? That's an
Okay.
8.
That's it. Hitting the door.
All right.
I'm gonna just bring the sword full bore down on the lock.
All right. You bring out the sword and you attempt to strike it, but this sense of metal on metal just clang doesn't seem terribly effective.
Okay. Well, try to. Can I make the athletics check to try to force it open again?
Yes.
Assisting.
I will rip this thing out of the fucking wall if I have to.
Yes, Hope. We can do something else.
Should I still roll my check? I can wait.
Attack the lock.
I just tried that.
Attack it with acid. Let's cook it.
Ooh.
Ooh.
It's
That's
an
a
interesting
smart-
idea. How are you going to do this?
Using their
Heat
full
metal.
No disassemble. Do people even remember that movie? Or do they just remember lines from it?
I remember Earthworm Jim.
I remember lines from it.
Oh,
7. Unfortunately. Oh, I guess that was an accident.
Or does Hope get advantage for something? Oh.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
Okay. You want to use Tinker's tools. I can say that you can use Tinker's tools on the hinges as opposed to the lock. It is not exactly what Tinker's tools are designed for, so I will allow it, but it's going to be a pretty high DC.
Slapping guidance on to Hope.
It looks like Tinker's tools. That would probably be.
I'd make that like intelligence or wisdom, probably.
I'd say okay. I'll say because of your background, ordinarily I would say intelligence, but because of what you are, I'll go ahead and say that you can use wisdom for this. 12. Unfortunately, that's not going to do it. You look at the hinges and you
Wait.
look for a place to attack with your tinker's tools, but you're just kind of left with you're kind of left with a screwdriver with a bunch of nails, if that makes sense. You
Wait,
just
did
don't
they
seem.
roll the d4?
Would a 4 on it change the outcome?
I'm afraid
Yeah.
it wouldn't.
Damn.
I have another idea.
As Hope goes to the other room, I'm gonna try one more time, just rip the door off.
Wait first.
Okay, guess I will wait.
Or is Hope waiting? I hand over the pot.
As Hope
Not the
has
one
to-
you smoke, but the one you cook with.
Hey, you're nature themed. It could be both.
I mean, yeah. I wear a big leaf, so.
Yeah. All right. You have a pot.
Are you gonna scoop up the slime? Is that what's happening here?
That's gonna burn through the pot.
Right.
I like this idea, though. All right, here's what we'll do. You have a lot of. This is a race against time to see if it burns through the pot, if you can get it to the door. So, go ahead and roll me athletics to trudge through the water back in time before the pot melts to get any of the slime onto the bars.
As Hope's doing that, above game, could you mage hand, like, ooze remains? Like, just have a small cup of ooze in your hand?
Cup of
I
ooze.
mean,
Cup of ooze, governor.
I'd rather not answer that question if I'm being honest.
The fact that you're not wanting to answer it is already.
I mean,
Above game, as a DM, I wouldn't allow it.
fair.
Here's the thing about ooze. Certain oozes do not give a crap. I will have to check with this one. It is non-magical armor that it starts to eat through. So if you have +1 armor, it should be safe. Did you happen to tap yourself this morning? Okay. All right. You feel the ooze kind of bubbling and burning, but the protection of your divine forge keeps the metal on attack. There's no way your work can succumb to such a lowly life form. Okay. Alright. I assume that, Hope, you return and take the ooze and apply it to the doors. Okay. As you apply the ooze to the ore, I'm going to roll a percentile. Pretty decent percentile. The remains of the ooze that you fought earlier sizzle and bubble up against the wall, and the iron bars begin to corrode and melt down. The door is still there, but it has been severely weakened. After you.
Right, we'll go up to the door and he'll crack his neck. He got through one of these. He's not gonna let this one beat him. I don't know if anybody's helping me for advantage.
I will assist.
Okay.
Less Hope will.
Alright.
23.
23 will absolutely do it. As almost you begin to tear away at the door at the hinges, and half of it snaps, the other half of it is a bubbling, oozing mess and just kind of sloughs off, whatever. And you're just kind of left with a heavy, dripping iron door in your hands.
How heavy?
Heavy to the point where you are buckling under the weight of it.
I see. Okay, never mind. Forget my question then.
I have a new weapon now.
Would this count as an improvised maul? No. Rahadi will never see that coming.
This bitch melting. Yeet!
Fael will rush in and lay on hands 10 health into him.
Alright.
I always forget that you're fucking about your lay on hands gift. Blessed be Mako.
You rush in and apply your divine power, and immediately you can see some of the wounds begin to heal. It is pretty extreme what he is going through right now. So while the huge gaping wound, of which you can see entrails and organs almost,
Oh.
it begins to it's really gnarly as you get up close to him. It does begin to sew up and repair itself, but you can tell that he is still in a terrible state. He just kind of like lulls his head up as he looks to every one of you, and he just pulls at the chains keeping him at the wall, but it's a feeble attempt. And as soon as you apply your healing and he looks up and he acknowledges you, almost in a single motion, he is once more, his head droops forward. He's alive, he's looking better, but this is an emergency patch job. He needs to be more properly treated.
Yeah, I was just trying to see if I could just at least stabilize him.
You did. You did a good job.
Yeah.
I know we are curious to keep exploring, but I don't think he has the time to waste, so we should probably just grab him and get out.
Yeah, that's probably
I will
basically the plan.
get a water skin and give him water as the muscle people free him. Because I am no muscle.
You said he was strapped to the wall, like the chains have straps on them?
Chain.
Yeah.
Okay, I will
Yeah.
try to undo the straps on his arms, on his hands.
Okay. I'm going to need another athletics check from you.
Slap and guidance.
Okay.
That's why I'm just feeding him water.
Son of a bitch!
Feeding water?
Water.
And then...
Oh,
With advantage,
With
because
advantage.
hope is helping.
and then
So
the
19 plus.
D4, 21.
Okay.
Hey, man.
These chains are not as connected to the stonework as the heavy iron door. So, with a lot of effort and leverage, you are able to rip off the chains on the back of the wall. They are still around his wrists, but he is now free.
Okay. I might have misspoke. I was trying to undo the things on his wrist, but I will take this. Alright, I will... Alright, buddy. Up and out! And I will heft him over my shoulder.
Okay. He is a rather large lad.
Mhm.
You will be suffering from reduced movements, and you can only take a action instead of a bonus action while you are carrying him.
Okay. Valid.
CG.
Yes.
Would I be able to kind of help Orion with a little bit more healing?
You get the sense that you could, but that's magical healing would not cut it at the moment.
God.
Certainly, something is going wrong here. You can tell that, and in the darkness and unfortunate conditions of this cell, you are not in an immediate position to identify what. If anyone would like to roll a medicine, they can do so.
Yeah, screw it.
I like medicine.
Can I make
Doctor,
the check
doctor,
even
give me
though
the
I'm
news.
currently carrying him?
Yeah, I would say so.
Okay.
Ooh, bad. 19.
4.
Ooh.
Oh,
Again,
So-
I'm carrying him. It's fine.
Yeah. Fael and Gray, it's hard to pinpoint. Dagon, you know that magical healing, magical healing is good for short term, not for long term. So you can get rid of some of the more immediate problems with magical healing, but for deeper wounds like he is currently experiencing, he's going to need time, if anything. Hope, with your 25, you're able to get a feel of what's currently going on with him. He's suffering from blood loss. He is suffering from multiple bruises all over his body, scars deep, and it appears almost repeated over the course of many days. You can even feel a few of his bones almost dislocated, as though they were healed and broken in rapid succession.
Ew, he did not get the good end.
Go to look at his neck. You see a clean neck. There are no marks or anything along it.
as long as he's all in one piece.
If barely.
Alright. let's get the lug out of here.
Start moving back towards the stairs. Sloshing. Carrying this heavy
Actually,
boy.
I would like to stop Gray.
Okay.
Gray, before we move any further, can you get Kegel to peek? Just in case we're expecting any company. I'll help keep Gray and Orion up if he uses Kego.
Okay. I mean, you can technically walk me, but I give up all senses to view through Kago, so I'm gonna have no real idea what exactly I'm doing.
Okay, so...
So, I don't know if CG will, like, let you, like, handhold me and, like, walk me like a child to the door, but...
Walk the Gray who's walking the man who will become a dog.
Yeah, that one's a little, clusterfucky.
Yeah.
If you want to peer through Kago, you're gonna have to stop.
Yeah. I'll stop and we'll take a moment, and I guess this will let people have the chance to go through the other cells if they want, and I'll send Kago up ahead. Which I actually can't see through Kago, so I guess I'll have to move my token. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. I will send Kago up one floor.
Okay. Up on the next floor, you see a door at the far end and a spiral staircase leading up from whence you came.
Okay. Any movement?
None that you see.
Alright. I'm gonna keep Kago up high, and I'm gonna move up onto the ground floor.
Okay. Does everyone follow Gray's movements?
Yeah.
Okay, so we are
Well,
heading
Target
back.
acquired.
Gray isn't moving, it's just Kago.
I understand. But for intents and purposes, you relay to the party that the next floor appears to be safe. Do you all
Okay.
choose to follow?
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I give a slight tap to Esmeralda and be on the defensive lookout. We're going to potentially deal with problems if we get caught.
I'm honestly amazed we've done so far. We've walked them straight into the dungeon from the guest chambers. That's honestly very concerning that they're so close and connected.
Dagon's gonna look at her and go, exactly. Why do you think that is?
Wait, Hope stops.
Hope stops the music. Oh no.
Please don't stop them.
As if it was expected of us. I don't want to think about that, Hope. We are already too far in. If we even think of a trap at this point, how do we know it's not even sprung?
Already in the den of the lion. So, let's just assume everything's a trap.
God, Hope brings up a good point, though. And I would like to actually come over. I would like to walk over to Choggy, if I can.
Oh, hi, Gray.
Hi, Choggy. Do you think you can carry this guy for me?
He's pretty big. And Chalky's gonna roll an athletics check, see if he can grab him.
You're pretty strong, though.
Open Chalky's sheet.
If that doesn't work, I do have an idea.
15.
Oh!
Nice!
Oh! I got him!
Alright,
Aha!
Choggy.
I got him! I'm the strongest frog.
Alright, Chuggy. You stick with us. If anything goes wrong, I want you to take him and I want you to run back to Ismark with him, alright?
Mm.
Well, I don't want to leave you guys, but I remember the last time I ran off on my own without, and you guys got mad, so I'll do it. Because you told me to.
Gray, if I might interject upon that plan,
Sure, absolutely.
give Orion to me if things get hairy. I can get out. I can get out of this castle quickly if need be. Remember, and it kind of makes the poof hand gesture.
Are you sure?
Let's be honest here. Yes, I'm very certain.
Alright. Then, Chuggy, stick with us. I will take back Orion for now with the intention that if shit goes down, to pass him off to Dagon.
However, Choggy. Dagon's
Yeah?
like a Choggy. How would you like to be invisible again?
I don't know. Well, one of the times I was invisible, I caught fire. That wasn't very nice.
I thought that you're going to get on fire this time. Besides, this is for an important reason. If we have to be able to get out quicker, you being invisible and, well, putting our host here into a more stunned position, air quoting in the stun, would be very valuable.
Okay, but only because I like being invisible.
If Chuggy's going to be invisible, it might be good to send him ahead up to scout, rather than Kago.
Bingo. Taps on Choggy.
Stealth
Cast
Operation
invisibility.
Stealth Frog is a go.
Operation Crazy Frog is a go.
Stealth Frog was the weirdest Metal Gear Solid boss.
Yeah. Next to Liquid Frog. Are you okay?
You okay?
Did I kill the DM?
Oh no, Liquid Frog has got him!
Ah, shit,
Wrong
he's got
throat.
Liquid Frog in his throat.
Oh,
You okay there, buddy?
yeah, I'm fine. It just went down the wrong throat is all.
Ooh.
Sorry.
You have multiple throats?
It's really not something you should say to someone's mind.
I don't want to think about that.
Hey, I'm not the only one.
Anyway, moving on.
That's like one of the Happy Gilmore things. I eat pieces of shit like you for breakfast. You eat pieces of shit for breakfast?
You make it up to the next floor up. There's a door to the front, but the spiral staircase keeps going.
I don't suppose you... Kind of turning to Esmeralda. I don't suppose you know an entrance besides the front one, right?
The one that I made my way into. Unfortunately, if we're going out, I only know of the front door.
Let's not keep our host waiting then.
I can make an entrance. You can make an entrance, Hope? Can you
Permanent?
elaborate?
As much as that may work, I believe we are currently underground as we are... We're in, like, the basement area, right? We're underneath the
Basement
ground
level
floor?
2.
Basically,
basement level
you're...
right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's a good idea, but I don't know if that would work down here above game.
Well, that's easy. We just go up the stairs. Just leave the castle forehead.
Duh.
Yeah. Let's save that for now. That's a good idea, though.
The party proceeds to walk through the
The frog's
door and
getting
falls
a
off the
big
cliff.
Oh, this is just residual.
Hello, Nook. Hello, baby.
No.
Woof. Woof woof.
Orion, down!
Also, just apologies for anyone who heard that coughing spree. I just couldn't get to the mutant time.
Yeah, how dare you choke and nearly die?
All right, so do you guys keep going up?
I think we're gonna send Choggy up first to see if the coast is clear. As he is
All right.
invisible.
Choggy goes up. You hear-
You would instruct him to come back down and tell us, not just keep going, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you hear wet slapping of frog meeting stone going up, and then a few minutes later, you're coming back down. It's okay. Seems like it's all quiet out there. It's weird. He's not a very good host.
Alright. Let's move then. Everybody at the ready, I suppose. Above game, I suppose.
Okay, so you guys keep going.
Ascend!
Above game. If we just leave and he notices that we left without saying anything, wouldn't that kind of raise suspicions? Or do we not care about this visit?
I
Assume
think
that the
once he
next visit's-
realizes that we're gone and his prisoner is gone, I think he's gonna figure it out regardless, Wiley.
Can above game? Can I make a dumb idea recommendation?
No, God, no.
No. Above game. You might get a laugh out of this. We leave a couple platinum pieces just saying, "Great visit. 10 out of 10 would recommend." We're
Sleeping
basically
back
Hotel
in the-
Trivagoing him.
Now it just
Yeah, I was about to say, it's his money. He doesn't need to know that.
I just love the idea of Castle Ravenloft showing up on Yelp as a B&B.
10 out of 10 would recommend. However, basement kind of flooded.
But above game, what I was asking is like, we're basically just burning this
What?
bridge, right? We don't really care
I
that
don't
they are
care.
gonna know.
I mean, I feel like we all kind of wanted to explore a bit more, but with Orion's condition, I don't think we can necessarily afford that time.
The only thing I could think of is potentially I can get Orion out of here and then maybe pop back up in.
I'm okay with leaving. Even if it means losing other loot.
I mean, we're gonna have to come back again.
Unless
I'm
there are
not
any
worried about the loot.
any hard opinions that we should stay.
I'm more worried about pissing off Strahd.
I mean, he's already pissed. He's not talking to his waifu.
I mean, specifically at us.
I stand by my statement.
We're gonna have to fight him eventually.
Can we have a training montage first?
I feel like that's what the campaign has been, Wiley.
Live to Win just plays in the background as Choggy's doing push-ups.
Yeah.
I mean, what makes the point?
Blood and breakfast, that's solid. I just now saw that.
Just imagine Choggy now throwing platinum pieces at Strahd. just bouncing off him harmlessly. It's like,
Whoa. I didn't know Greninja could learn Payday.
Wait, what is this?
moving on.
Why are you throwing money at me?
On the side of the argument of like, let's leave now, the longer we stay, the more chance we have to run into dangerous shit, making it harder to get out.
Fair. So we're on the main floor now, right?
The ground floor. Leg it for the door! I wait for people to follow.
Open the door, get on the floor.
I'm mainly just moving the token ahead for the audience's sake.
Open the door, get on the floor. Everybody walk the dinosaur.
As you go to the entrance doors and go to push them open, Gray, you walk up and they do not budge.
Oh, great. Awesome.
You all hear, coming from somewhere in the castle, it's hard to pinpoint. Dear guests, you have not visited with the master yet. Please, allow yourselves to be escorted back to the rooms, especially the ones from whence you just came. And at this point, you see the 4 pillars, you hear rumbling sounds as on top of the pillars, stone and gravel start falling to the floor as the gargoyles at the top of the 4 spires come to life.
Yeah.
Begin to peer down at the castle miscreants that are trying to escape. And that is where we are going to end tonight's session.
Oh boy!
Fuck.
Y'all didn't think you'd just walk out.
No,
This
but
is why we don't
admittedly,
use
this
the
is not
front
as bad
entrance
as
anymore.
this is not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. I thought we were gonna have to fight Rahadin, which we still might, truth be told.
We
For a
have
second
8
there?
gargoyles
Yeah.
on us.
I thought we did.
Wiley's like, yeah, kinda. I was kinda hoping.
Trying to make a reference.
Ah, we're boned.
They're gargoyles. We'll be fine.
Have you not watched the series?
No, I have not.
No, but I have played Bears of the Torch.
Haha.
Haha.
Alright. So, while I am still dying, God,
Jesus.
trust me, you went really far south the wrong throat. Alright, let's start with J Frost.
Hi, everybody. You can find me here at twitch.tv/jfrost747, where this Friday we're getting into war, total war, and we're gonna go on a slaughterfest as a disciple of Korn. Other than that, you can find me at Twitter at Frost747J, where I just shitpost all the time. But enough about me, let's go to the true king of shitpost, Wiley.
Hello. You can find me here on Twitch at twitch.tv/xwiley. I don't know why I had trouble saying that. Or you can find me playing, or more, getting bullied by Ocarina of Time Randomizer, because I have the worst luck. On Mondays. And now over to Dart.
Hold on. Hold on. There it goes. Alright. You can find me here at twitch.tv/FaringTart, where, well, you can see this, where we may or may not die. Or maybe we'll be fine, who knows. But this week I'm gonna be doing a couple of fun stuff. Like tomorrow, I'm gonna take pictures of dogs in paparazzi. So that's gonna be fun. Right, Nug? Nug
Hell
doesn't care.
yeah.
Woof.
No.
Lork.
He
Oof.
does not give a damn. He didn't even like acknowledge me. But later this week I will also be getting back into VR game streams, so that should be fun. I'ma shit
Hell
my
yeah.
pants by getting jump scared by a zombie in The Walking Dead: Saints and Sinners. Yeah. We just had the other day we had our pet-based one-shot where we had the lovely guests Anira Napier and Twisty Kitty on the King of the Cheese.
King of the
King of the
Cheese!
Cheese. I don't think I have anything else. So send.
I can be found at twitch.tv/censunarrative, or I tend to play RPGs and have exception luck at TCGS.
Send luck.
Send luck is legendary.
Can confirm.
Yes.
Mythical, you could say.
Yeah.
It's ultra rare, even.
Mhm.
Y'all are losing me.
You have no fucking clue after this weekend.
Alright, and you can go ahead and find me nowhere, because I don't much care for social media, but you can find me here every Sunday, as Tart previously stated, for War of the Shattered Sun. You can find me over on Jack the Questionable's channel every Thursday for Legends of Ambria, and coming up soon on the 26th, you can find me over out on Burnout Vaughn's channel for Saved by the Spell.
Yes.
Oh yeah, we should be shilling that. Whoops.
Yeah.
Wait, was it Vaughn's
Yes.
channel or was it Bob's channel?
I think Vaughn said he was going to host it.
I thought it was Vaughn.
Yeah, even better. Alright.
Wow. Get
Because he's
fucked,
got the
Bob.
YouTube for it.
Should probably clear that up next time we show.
Yeah.
But
I couldn't
yes,
remember.
and you can find us here 2 weeks from now for the next session of The Curse of Strahd.
Yes.
Sorry for the short one, but we didn't want to go too far while our buddy Haza had to tap out. And
Didn't want to
it
get
seemed-
too deep in.
yeah, and this is a pretty good place to stop, anyways.
What do you
So-
mean, CG? He says, zooming in on the gargoyles. We'll be fine. Or will we? Who knows?
And then they all died.
All right, let's find a place for him to go while I continue to hack up a lung.
Well,
Should be a good place to go, right?
Yes!
Isn't it a special
it's
day
D&D.
today? It's somebody's special day.
Oh, it is?
It is.
It is.
Homst?
Once a year, right?
Homst?
Has birth.
It's a birthday.
Homst? What's your birthday today? I
That
actually
one
don't know.
Go one.
Oh, today's Schmuck's birthday?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we'll
Yes.
go raid the Schmuckles then.
It's a birthday.
It's a birthday. I
Oh,
didn't know
you
that.
do.
That's good to know.
Birthday cake and presents, too.
I want to go show Schmuck a little bit of love. That one Schmuck, the 01. The 01 is very important. Go show them a little bit of love and let them know who sent you. We will be back in 2 weeks where we will fight gargoyles and maybe possibly but hopefully not Rahadin. And even more hope so, but probably not survive. So yeah. Go show Schmucky a little bit of love, and we will see you all next time. We love you all. Bye-bye!
Bye.
Adios.